Welcome, wild ones, to today's journey into the mystical realm of shamanic witchcraft. I'm Emma Louise Dyson, earth medicine woman, shamanic witch, and self-proclaimed feral rebel. And you can learn more about me at wildanduntamed.co.uk. And today I'm thrilled to be your guide as we delve into the ancient wisdom and the magic that lies in the heart of these spiritual paths. In today's video, we're diving deep into the mystical realms of shamanism and witchcraft, uncovering the connections and the integration between these ancient spiritual paths. And throughout this journey, we'll unravel the essence of shamanic witchcraft, understanding how these traditions intersect and evolve in our modern world. So let's embark together on this quest to unveil the secrets and the wisdom of shamanic witchcraft. But before we do, don't forget to like this video, to subscribe to my channel, and to hit the notification bell if you want to learn more about living in harmony with the changing of the seasons and how to release your inner witch. The inner pull towards nature and magic is a fundamental aspect of shamanic witchcraft. Many practitioners feel a real deep, innate calling to really explore the mysteries of the natural world and the unseen realms. Is that something that resonates with you? This soul deep resonance, it guides us on our spiritual path, leading us to uncover our true purpose and connection to the divine. Embracing this calling, we embark on a journey of self-discovery and spiritual growth, guided by the whispers of our soul. I've been called to this path all my life. Literally, when I was a child, I would see a mossy tuffet or a hollow within a tree trunk, and I would literally feel its magic inside me. I'd find a dead bluebottle fly on the windowsill and I would study its glistening body like a jewel. You know, most people would go, "Ugh, that's a fly." But to me, there was magic within it. I'd instinctively collect things that I'd found in nature. I was drawn to rocks and feathers and twigs, and I always knew that there was something more out there, something more than the life that we'd been told that there is. And as we embark on this journey, I really want you to nurture your inner child throughout your practices. I want you to know that shamanic witchcraft really emphasizes the importance of spontaneity and creativity. You can have all of the books like I do and all of the courses in the world, but remember, our ancestors would not have had access to Google. They would have felt into the moment. So as we go on this journey into shamanic witchcraft together, I really want to encourage you to follow your intuition and your inner guidance, allowing the energy of the movement to flow freely and organically through you. Whether it's dancing under the stars, singing to the spirits, or communing with nature, your rituals and practices are deeply personal expressions, and there is no right or wrong. With that said, let's dive into shamanic witchcraft and first of all, shamanism. So shamanism, a spiritual practice rooted in nature, it boasts a rich history and it is in fact the oldest spiritual practice on the planet, dating back at least 40,000 years, some people say longer. Found in diverse cultures worldwide, shamanism's essence lies in its deep connection to the natural world. From the Siberian tundra to the Amazon rainforest, each culture had its own shamans. And these were the spiritual leaders who acted as the go-between between humans and the spirit realm. We had the Druids in Ireland and England and northern France, Bonpo in Tibet, in India, Tantrika, Dakini, you know, the tantric priestesses and shaman, the Bu in Mongolia, the Fugara in North Africa, Vala and Volva within the Vikings, you know, the list goes on and on and on. But the word shaman actually originated in the Tungus language of the Siberian tribe, and it means seer, sage, one who sees in the dark, the one who knows, the healer and healer of the earth. But across continents and centuries, shamanism has endured, shaping the spiritual the landscapes of countless different societies. So it's important right now for us to dispel any common myths surrounding shamanism. Shamanism relates to everyone. We all have shamans in our own ancestral lineage. So the witch doctor, the healer, the oracle in our communities, these are all within our own lineage. So if this is a path that calls to your soul, if you feel it deep within you, go and explore, regardless of where you're from in the world. Shamanism transcends cultural boundaries, existing as a universal spiritual wisdom that is found in various traditions worldwide. While some may associate shamanism, exclusively with Native or South American spirituality, it's really important to recognize that its presence is in so many different cultures, from Siberia to Africa to Asia and beyond. And understanding these nuances really helps us to appreciate the depth and the diversity of shamanic practices. So at the heart of shamanic practice lies core beliefs and principles that guide each practitioner. Central to shamanism is the recognition of purpose and meaning in all aspects of life. It teaches us to embrace difficulties as opportunities for growth and learning. It guides us on a journey towards self-discovery and evolution. And through the lens of shamanic witchcraft, every challenge becomes a stepping stone towards personal transformation and spiritual enlightenment. Shamans play a vital role as the intermediaries between people and the spiritual realm. Across history, they've served as healers and seers and spiritual guides, offering wisdom and guidance to their communities. Their significance extends beyond individual healing, contributing to the survival of entire tribes. Traditionally, knowledge was passed down through apprenticeship, ensuring the continuity of shamanic traditions from one generation to the next. So now you know a little bit about shamanism. What is witchcraft? So witchcraft is a wise and talented healing tradition deeply rooted in ancient wisdom and heritage. Sound familiar? It encompasses a diverse range of practices, from herbalism and spell casting to divination and ritual work. And at its core, witchcraft honors the interconnectedness of all beings and the natural world, recognizing the inherent magic that permeates every single aspect of existence. Can you already see some crossovers between the two here? So witchcraft is all about working with intention and then layering energies. It's about tapping into the subtle forces of the universe and directing them towards our desired outcomes. Whether we are crafting a healing potion, casting a protection spell, or performing a ritual to honor the changing seasons, every act in witchcraft is infused with intention and purpose. By aligning ourselves with the rhythms of nature and the rhythms of the earth and harnessing the power of our own will, we become co-creators in our reality, shaping our lives in accordance with our deepest desires and our intentions. There are so many crossovers between shamanism and witchcraft, so let's take a look at some. One of the remarkable similarities shared by shamanism and witchcraft is their profound connection to nature. Both traditions recognize the spirit in all beings, from the majestic tree to the smallest insect. This reverence for the natural world forms the foundation of our spiritual practice, guiding us to honor and respect the earth and all of its inhabitants as sacred and divine. In shamanic witchcraft, compassion and love extend beyond humanity to embrace all life forms. Just as shamans recognize the interconnectedness of all beings, witches understand that every creature and plant and element holds a sacred spark of divinity. This profound love and empathy serve as guiding principles, shaping our interactions with the natural world and fostering harmony and balance in our lives. Shamanic journeying and witchcraft aspecting are powerful techniques that are used to access the unseen realms and to commune with spiritual forces. In shamanic journeying, practitioners enter an altered state of consciousness to embark on a visionary quest, seeking guidance and wisdom from the spirit world. Similarly, in witchcraft aspecting, witches embody the energy of deities or spirits, channeling their power and wisdom into their rituals and into their spell work. These practices serve as gateways to the mysteries of the universe, allowing us to tap into the vast reservoir of spiritual knowledge and insight. Both shamanism and witchcraft incorporate ritualistic practices and the invocation of natural elements into their spiritual ceremonies, from burning sacred herbs to the chanting of incantations. These rituals serve to honor and to connect with the elemental forces of nature. By attuning ourselves to the rhythms of the earth and the elements, we align our energies with the natural flow of the universe, enhancing our spiritual practice and deepening our connection to the divine. Healing is also a central focus in both shamanism and witchcraft, with practitioners employing various different techniques to restore balance and harmony to the body, the mind, and the spirit. In shamanism, healers work to mend the soul, addressing energetic imbalances and traumas that manifest as physical or emotional ailments. Similarly, in witchcraft, spells, herbal remedies, and energy work are used to promote healing and well-being. And by harnessing the natural forces of the universe, we really empower ourselves to facilitate healing on all levels of existence. Both shamanism and witchcraft involve working with spirits and deities as allies and spirit guides on our spiritual journey. In shamanism, practitioners form a relationship with their spirit guides, with their ancestors, and with their power animals, seeking their wisdom and protection in the spirit realm. And in a similar sense, in witchcraft, witches invoke deities and spirits to aid them in their magical workings, drawing upon their energies and blessings to manifest their intentions. These connections with the spiritual world, they really serve to really deepen our understanding, but also to really enrich our spiritual practice as well. Just as shamans honor the four cardinal directions and the elemental forces that they represent, witches incorporate these concepts into their magical practice as well. By working with air, earth, fire, and water, and by aligning ourselves with the energies of north, south, east, and west, we create a sacred framework for our rituals and spell work, tapping into the elemental powers that reside within us and also around us. I open circle in rituals and ceremonies and when I'm hosting my retreats. And in shamanism, we would call in our spirit guides, our animal guides, and our ancestors. And in witchcraft, we would call in the guardians and the gatekeepers. That's who we're connecting with, and we're calling in for protection and guidance when we are calling in the quarters or calling in a circle. In some shamanic practices, you may have heard of the medicine wheel. It's not something that I personally practice or I teach. It's not something that's part of my lineage or it resonates with me personally, but you do you. But the medicine wheel would be laid out, maybe using rocks and crystals, and used as a sacred space to connect with spirit. And as a witch, you would cast a protective circle using an aphame or a staff or a wand or simply your power finger. Again, creating a sacred safe space to keep out any low vibrational energies while you're performing your spells and your magic. In shamanism, we have plant teachers. In witchcraft, we have herbs. So plant teachers, they're revered for their healing properties and their insightful knowledge, from sacred herbs like sage and lavender to powerful psychedelics. These plants serve as conduits to the spiritual world, offering real profound wisdom and guidance. And by communing with these plant allies through rituals and ceremonies and meditation, we can gain access to their ancient wisdom and their healing energies, really allowing us to heal and transform on a deep soul level. And in the practice of witchcraft, each herb possesses its own unique energy and correspondences, making it a really potent ally for spell casting, healing, and ritual work. Let me give you an example. So herbs like lavender and chamomile are associated with relaxation and peace and tranquility. So it makes them ideal for spells and for rituals that are aimed at promoting calmness and emotional well-being. Similarly, herbs like rosemary and sage, they're really known for their purifying and their protective properties. So that makes them really valuable allies in rituals for cleansing and banishing negative energies. Herbs also correspond with different elements and magical intentions. For instance, earthy herbs like patchouli and vetiver are really associated with grounding and stability, while airy herbs like lavender and rose are linked to communication and psychic awareness. Are you seeing how this all kind of blends together? In shamanism, we have power animals or spirit animals or animal guides. And these spiritual guides take the form of animals and offer their guidance and their protection and their wisdom to those of us who connect with them. Whether it is the grace of a deer or the strength of a bear or the wisdom of an owl, each power animal brings unique qualities and insights that can aid us on our spiritual journey. In witchcraft, we have familiars. So you'll have probably heard stories of witches with black cats, right? Familiars hold a special place as trusted companions and magical allies that form a deep bond with a witch and assist them in their magical workings. Whether it's a black cat, a raven, or even a household pet, these creatures are believed to possess innate magical abilities, and they act as guides and protectors and sources of wisdom for the witch. In shamanism, we have trance. In witchcraft, we have invocation. In shamanism, we have our journey book where we recall our journeys, and we journal about our journeys that we've done, our shamanic journeys. In witchcraft, we have our book of shadows where we note down all of our practices. Both traditions have so many similarities and they really offer profound wisdom, but when combined, they create a rich tapestry of spiritual exploration and empowerment. As we've learned, shamanic practices and witchcraft share a very deep reverence for nature and the unseen forces that permeate the universe. By weaving together the elemental symbolism, ritual techniques, and spiritual philosophies of both traditions, practitioners can really expand their practice and really deepen their connection to the spirit world. In shamanic journeying, practitioners will enter an altered state of consciousness to commune with spirit guides, to receive wisdom from the spirit world, to facilitate healing on a soul level, and many other reasons. But by incorporating elements of shamanic journeying into witchcraft practices, we can enhance spell work. We can deepen our connection to the natural world. We can access deeper levels of insight and intuition. And the same goes the other way around. Witchcraft offers a really rich array of tools and techniques for harnessing the power of intention and visualization and energy manipulation. And by integrating these practices with shamanic rituals and ceremonies, we can amplify our magical workings, infusing them with much greater potency. So one of the key benefits of combining shamanic practices with witchcraft is the ability to work with both the seen and the unseen realms simultaneously. Witchcraft often focuses on the manipulation of tangible energies and elements, while shamanic practices offer a real direct line of communication with the spirit world, allowing practitioners to access guidance and wisdom and healing from beyond the veil. When we blend shamanic practices with witchcraft, we also gain a deeper understanding of the interconnectedness of all things. We learn to navigate the web of life with greater grace and wisdom, honoring the sacredness of every being and recognizing their role as stewards of earth. Ultimately, combining shamanic practices with witchcraft offers practitioners a powerful pathway to personal transformation, spiritual growth, and magical empowerment. By embracing the synergy of these two ancient traditions, we can expand our consciousness, we can deepen our connection to the spirit world, and we can unlock the full potential of our magical abilities that we all have within us. So there we go, folks. We have celebrated the similarities between shamanism and witchcraft. We have honored their shared reverence from the natural world to their commitment to healing and transformation and empowerment. And we've also embraced the blending of these two traditions, weaving together the elemental symbolism, the tools and the techniques of shamanism and witchcraft to really create a spiritual path that is uniquely our own. And as we move forward on this spiritual journey, we continue to honor this wisdom, right? This wisdom of the past, embrace the magic of the present, and cultivate a really deep and lasting connection to the world around us. So may we embrace the spirit of shamanic witchcraft, living our lives with purpose and passion and reverence for the magic that surrounds us always. So thank you so much for joining me on this journey of exploration and discovery today. May your path be illuminated by light and wisdom, guided by the power of love, and blessed by the magic of shamanic witchcraft. And if you are interested in diving deeper into the world of shamanic witchcraft and connecting with like-minded individuals, I invite you to join my free Facebook community. In this supportive community, you'll have the opportunity to share your experiences, ask questions, learn from others who are also on their spiritual journey as well. So whether you are a seasoned practitioner or you're just starting out, there's a place for you in our circle of seekers. You'll find the link in the About section, so just click on that to join us today. And if you'd like to take your practice to an even deeper level, then ask me about joining the next cohort on our Beginners Shamanic Witchcraft course, which is called Awakening the Witch Within. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Stay cool, won't you?